It's early. Birds are chirping outside. And I'm going to do what I said I wasn't going to do yesterday. Very, very, very intensively said I wasn't going to do yesterday. I'm going to run back that battle. That battle that we ended last video on. Also, that we started last video on. It was a kind of a longer video, and somehow it was only this battle. And I was pulling my fucking hair out the entire time. So maybe, I don't know. I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be that naysayer on the street saying, oh, the end is near. You know, it's due. It might be due. It might be due. Off to a good start. Off to a good start. But looks can be deceiving. But hold on. Case 4. A lot of good items in there, except the Akihabara. And it's the Akihabara. You know, who could have guessed it? Who could have foreseen that? You know, peering into your crystal fucking ball. That'd be hard to tell that that was coming. But I knew. I knew. I could tell. Anyway, final case. Final case. Jesus Christ. You know, anything but the gloves. That's good. I'll take that. That should be my lesson. You know, there should be a lesson there. Shouldn't run it back. Shouldn't run it back. We're gonna run it back though, because money back, run it back. You know, as my forefathers said before me. I hate to say it. Hate to say it. Battle ends. It got jack shit diddly and squat. I'm thinking, let's get the fuck out of there. I'm gonna go over to Kino, lose a hefty fucking sum, and we're just gonna do a rage all in. We're just gonna do a rage all in. You guys are probably tapping the screen saying, "Oh my god, I bet this goes well." You know, the video's only halfway done. It's got to go well. First case, bait. Not a great sign of things foreboding. Way deep into the battle, 18 out of 32. You guys might be thinking, "Oh my god, that was the second case. That's great. He's off to a great start." No, that is way deep into the battle, and that is the worst item I could have gotten. Still a good item. Worst item in the case, though. Kurt, purr. Shit the bed. Shit the bed. Kurt per 1.1%. Believe it or not, shit the bed. Kurt per 4%. We get ahead. Bayonet slaughter. You know, almost a guarantee to get that. It would be tough to split the end on either other side, and we do. We do. We get the worst item below that. Um, Tough to do. It's tough to be this consistent. You know, people train for the Olympics day in, day out to be as consistent as I am at losing fucking six-way shared battles. Pretty impressive. Pretty impressive stuff. Um, yeah, I'm gonna double down. I'm just gonna double down. You know, either get it in the video, you know, the torture goes on for a little bit longer, or we just get put out of our misery. We get to go one more time. So I'm thinking I'm gonna change that battle up. I'm gonna remove some cases, make it a little bit cheaper, and then we're gonna run it back. And we're on to the final case. We're on to the final case. Take a scan at those numbers there, and you can see, shockingly, 0 fucking hits the entire time. I don't know. I don't know. We're just gonna do an upgrade. 16K is what I pick out. I'm gonna cut it there. You know, it doesn't take a fucking rocket scientist to figure out what happened there. Cut as Kurt Burr. You guys can replicate what I do. Because I lose. I lose every fucking time, give or take. Not give or take, every time.